Hi everyone, thanks for watching CS Academy Worldwide, educational platform for computer science. This is Sabihuddin Ahmed. Now I have brought you the solution of pre-release for October-November 2016 for the syllabus component 0478 IGCSE and 2210 GCSE. Now this will be the very first time that you are watching the live code snippet in Python, so I will demonstrate you the way in which you can compose the whole description as required by the CIE. So I hope that you will concentrate and keep watching, so you will see that right from the beginning. So continuing with this, now I'm going to just create a new file. This is the Python editor, and I'm going to just create a new file, right? So this new file, I'm just going to create it right from the beginning. Okay, so first of all I have this code, and I'm going to just write the requirement of task 1 and continue with the task 1, task 2 and task 3. So first of all I'm just giving the name to this, that is pre-release for October November 2016 component codes 0478 and 2210 computer science, right? So this is the very first line, and then you have task 1. I'm just naming this as task 1. I have just given this name task 1, and now I will be continuing with all the tasks, and I will be incorporating all the tasks required by the system. You will see that one after another. So this is the continuation of the programming. As the description says, you will see the whole solution in one go. So now see this. Now I'm going to use three names of three types of charities to be stored and used in array. Basically they have not discussed anything the word array, but they have just used the word of storage. So just I am going to incorporate array so that you can see lively that how do you implement arrays. So now the names of arrays I'm going to declare is children charity, right? Then maid charity, then you have old age charity, right? And then I'm just going to put other requirements, variables to use for three different shopping bills to enter into. The first one is SBVC equals to 0, where 0 represents the type of integer, SBVM equals to 0, and SBVO equals to 0. Okay, so now going to represent some more variables for donations to be calculated, and through these variables the storage, the internal storage of the program will store herein with the help of arrays, and these variables will help ensure to store the calculated values in arrays. So now separate counters to move values into an array. That means they can be used if needed. C equals to 0, M equals to 0, and O equals to 0. I have declared these and initialized them with 0, and if they are required to use, then we will be using these. If not, then we will let them go. Okay, so now the next requirement is 3 totals to be set to 0. Ready to total each charity donation, right? Okay, so this could be, let's suppose, TDC equals to 0, TDM equals to 0, and TDO equals to 0 respectively, right? So now the next requirement is variable to use for inputting choices as 1, 2 and 3 for different charities, right? For different charities. So this way you can use this charities, right? For different charities. So you will see that this line is written over here, right? And you can just see this for different charities, and then you can see that the another requirement for grand total donated to charities, that means different charities. Okay, that will be, the variable will be, let's suppose, GTDC equals to 0. And the other requirement is use of while loop. Basically I'm going to just show you that how the loops are incorporated while writing a program, and this is a kind of program in which the while loop can be used, which is already known as infinite loop or indefinite loop, basically based on conditions. So now you will see the use of condition and the infinite nature of this loop. You will see that, and when the value will be input, the loop will terminate, as you are already told that you will see that when you are issuing the terminate values, the rogue values, you will see the program will terminate. So on the termination of this program, you will see some different calculations. So you will see that how this program works. So keep watching. We are going to use while loop here to keep on taking 3 charities input repeatedly for number of customers as required. So now the variable in which I am going to store will be used as choice equals to, right, just you are going to take input in a choice, and now here you are going to just choose while choice equals to not equals to -1, right? So the program will continue. You will have to do what you are going to do. You're going to do what? Print children charity, right? Children charity, print maid charity, maid charity, and then print right? Sorry, third one is old age charity, right? And the fourth option is -1 report or exit, right? So you will see that this can show you that how the program will work. When you run the program, these three menus will appear, and on the basis of these choices you will input any of the choices from these displayed choices, and the work will start here in this way, that the program will ask from the user asking the user to input choice, right? And after that the choice equals to input enter your choice, right? So this is the message will be displayed on a screen, and you will see you will be inputting the options 1 2 3 or -1 according to your need. So now after this, if choice equals to -1, okay, then what should appear? Print what? Children charity donation, right? So this is done this way. Then you are going to, this is the heading basically. When you select this option, this will show the heading first, and then it will take the input. Then you're going to take input in SBVC equals to input enter shopping bill value for children, right? Then you have other calculation, the value which I have already declared, that suppose I'm going to use children charity equals to integer, you're going to multiply SBVC multiply by 0.01, because you are going to calculate 1% of the shopping bill amount, right? So now you're going to store this in your arrays, that is children charity pent, right? And after this, what you will have to do, you have to calculate the stored amount in from the arrays. TDC equals to sum children charity, right? And now the grand total will be written, and it will be keep on forwarding GTDC equals to TDC, right? One part is done. Now if you want to show, if you want to use the print statement, that you can see that how the value was and which value was entered, and what was the total at the time of entry of this value. So you can just use a print statement and just showing this TDC and the total as well, the array name, that suppose the children charity and the total of the charity. Now next point is else if choice equals to 2, then what you are going to do, again you are going to print made donation charity donation, right? and then on behalf of this you are going to take input SBVM equals to integer input, enter shopping bill value for maids, right? Then you're going to again assign calculation for this 1% of the shopping on the shopping bill. CM equals to integer SBVM multiply by 0.01. That means 1% of calculation on your shopping bill, right? Then you're going to add two arrays, maid charity CM, right? TDM equals to sum charity, right? Maid charity. So this way you are going to do this in a fine way. So and now you will carry forward GTDC with TDM sum. Then you're coming back again, you're going to calculate GTDC equals to TDC plus TDM, isn't it? Yes, this is sure. TDC TDM. Now this total will be carry forwarded to the third choice, that is going to be calculated. Else if choice equals to 3, then what to do? Again the same structure will be followed. Print old age charity donation, right? This is, you can see here, and again I'm just going to do the same exercise here. SBVO equals to input, enter shopping bill value for old ages, right? So now all three inputs have taken. So now you're going to calculate again is here. OA equals to SBVO multiply by 0.01, right? So this is the calculation of old age donation 1% from the shopping bill, right? So now you are again going to just store in arrays. So age charity and OA, and then you're going to just calculate this. This is this time TDO equals to charity, right? And now you're going to continue with GTDC equals to TDC plus TDM plus TDO, right? So all these three inputs have been calculated now. So this is the time to continue with the negative option, that is else if choice -1, right? In this case what it has to do, it has to just show you the grand total. Print report status of charities donation overall. This is the main message. After this you are again going to print grand total donated charity total to charity, grant donation to charity, GTDC, right? Then again you are going to print backslash and the third one you are going to show in descending order total old age charity donation, right? This is TDO, and then you are going to just show you that print option number 2 total made charity donation TDM, and then you are going to just show print option number 1, that is total children charity donation, right? TDC. So this way you have seen that you have calculated all these three options and all the description has been solved now. So you can see that all these are functional, and now you have to just show this thing here, that now again I'm just continuing with this. We are left with one option, that is else print invalid choice, please check, right? And after this you are going to close this print and thanks for using the system. Charity donation system, charity donation system, right? So this way the program is finished. So now we are going to just run this. I'm just going to show you the whole code. You can see that this is the Python, and in Python you can see the coloring options, and you will see that everything is written as required in the pre-release for October-November 2016. So now I'm going to run this. Yes, okay, I'm just giving a name to this. Okay, okay, now invalid center, let's see what's going wrong. So now we are just going to do this. So now you can see that the error is now removed. Now I'm running this. You can see this charity 1, you can see okay, children donation. Now I'm going to use, let's suppose 2500, 1% is 25. Okay, now again I'm going to use the same option 1. Okay, again going to use the same option. You can see let's suppose 5000. Okay, and now this time I'm going to use option number 2, and now you can see that this time the value is, let's suppose 3000. And again I'm just going to use, you can see even here you can see the charity, the value and the percentage. It has calculated 1% for this amount. Okay, I have rounded this to 1. And what would you like to do now? The next option is basically that is, you can see again, option number 2, let's suppose just 4,500. Okay, and now option number 3, right? Okay, old age donation. So old age donation, you're going to calculate 6,800, right? And again I'm just calculating the third option, that is third. Again I'm going to give 2,568 rupees. So now you see, now I'm just going to press -1 to see the report. So total charity donated to 243 and all of this, right? So this way you can see the output of this program, right? So I hope you will like this, and I'm just going to take you again and to run this one more time. This is the code. I can show you. Right. Okay. So thanks for watching.